Queen, Peace Goddess. I am Naila Ma'at. Welcome back to my channel. On my channel, I talk about manifestation and getting in alignment with abundance and overflow, as well as money management and wealth building. So if you can vibe with that, then be sure to hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel, and also hit that like button because it really helps my channel to grow. All right, so today I want to share my recent manifestation story. Recently, I manifested a new apartment. I manifested my dream apartment, and I want to share my manifestation story. Also, I want to share an instant manifestation story that ties into my other manifestation story. And then I also just want to talk about creating a 4D vision board. So just stay tuned. So recently I manifested my dream apartment. All right. It's off of a lake, a beautiful lake. It's in a suburban area, a suburban neighborhood, and the whole atmosphere just screams abundance. All right. So let me tell you how this came to be about. So in your life and when you're manifesting, it's so important to just have faith. Just have faith in the divine, no matter what the outside world looks like, no matter what your 3D reality is telling you. Trust in the divine. Trust in source. All right. And I say this because before we were able to get this apartment, we experienced something that would seem as though it's a problem, or seem as though, all of this manifestation stuff that I'm doing, and this happens, that kind of thing, right? Where it's like a negative situation or a negative circumstance that occurs that looks like things are not going in your favor and things are not going your way. It looks like, things are working against you. But that's why I say you have to have trust in the divine. You have to trust in the way the universe works, in the way the universe unfolds things for you. You just have to trust and have faith. All right, so let me just tell you the story. So we were living in some apartments before these. They were a 2-bedroom apartment. It was in an okay neighborhood. It wasn't anything, anything fabulous, anything, special. It was just, plain old neighborhood. It was a nice neighborhood, a peaceful neighborhood for the most part, right? And prior to that, we were living in an apartment complex where we were constantly like hearing gunshots going off at night, and just random, just things that we didn't want to be around, and things that we didn't want our children to be around. And so we continued to pray, continue to have faith, and we ended up moving to these other apartments where, the neighborhood was all right. Nothing special, but it was more peaceful, right? And so we were there for about a year, and we got a notice on our door from our landlord saying that our lease was about to be up in 30 days and that we could not renew our lease. We couldn't renew our lease, so we had to move out within the next 30 days. And so when we got that letter, we were like, what? Like, we've never had that happen to us before, where an apartment complex told us that, you can't renew your lease. It's always been like, your lease is coming up, your lease is about to end. Do you want to renew, right? It's always been that. And so when we got this notice from our landlord, we were like, what the heck, right? And we were kind of, upset about it. But instead of just wallowing in that, negative energy, we decided to look at it like, okay, well, maybe it's just that God's way of telling us that, He has something better for us. Something else is in store, right? Something else better is coming, right? So that's how we decided to look at it, right? But of course, naturally, I still had some, anxiousness and nervousness, right? Being that we had to find somewhere to live in 30 days, right? And the way that the housing, the housing market or the apartment market is like set up, is in the past has been kind of, difficult to find something, whether it's they have, max occupancy, they don't have any apartments left, or they don't have the apartment with the number of bedrooms that we need available, right? Like, so those types of things. So of course I was feeling nervous and anxious and, just uncertainty, right? And to raise my vibration, right? I didn't stay in that uncertainty, because I know that when you are dwelling in negative energy, that you're not allowing your flow of abundance. When you're dwelling in negative energy, you're actually blocking your abundance, and you're blocking your manifestation from coming to you. So I, dug into my toolbox of the things that I know that I can use to raise my vibration. And so usually when I'm going through like a really difficult time, I'm feeling like I'm going through it, I usually go back to my roots. So I have my roots in Christianity, right? I grew up in the church. My mom had me in church pretty much every single Sunday, right? Although I'm no longer a Christian, I know that I'm a divine being and that I create my reality and I house the divine within me. So I no longer subscribe to any religious doctrine, but when I'm going through something tough, I usually turn back to my roots. So I started listening to my favorite gospel songs. I started to read the Bible more and revisit different scriptures and really just use the music, because I love music. So I used the music to help me raise my vibration. So I would go to sleep listening to gospel. I would wake up listening to gospel. I would go to work listening to gospel. And that really just like really became my whole day. Like, I was just listening to my favorite gospel music, right? I love 90s gospel, like Kirk Franklin, Fred Hammond, Yolanda Adams, CeCe Winans. Like, those are some of my favorites. So I would just listen to that music and just take what I know now about my relationship with God and let the lyrics of the music uplift me. And so that was one of the things that I decided to do in order to keep my vibration high and not dwell in that negative energy, that low frequency vibration of worry and doubt and anxiety, right? So we went on our quest to find a new place to live. My stepson was going to be moving in with us, right? He's coming from living up north in Chicago to moving down here, down south to Alabama to stay with me and his father. And so we needed an extra room anyway, because the old apartments that we were staying in only had 2 bedrooms. Now, we needed an extra room, and so we started looking for 3-bedroom. We started looking at houses to rent for the most part, because we thought, it'd have more space. We'd be able to find a new extra bedroom, and maybe we wouldn't have to deal with the landlord telling us we couldn't renew our lease and stuff like that. So we were looking on Zillow and just talking around to different people, right? And like, the rent at our old apartment, it was very affordable, and these the new places that we were looking to was like double what we were paying. So that was one thing which was causing some anxiety, because now we're having to pay double what we were paying, which, kind of cut into like our plans as far as saving and investing and things of that nature. And so, but we just kept the faith, right? And so we were looking at different houses. Many of them were not what we were looking for, especially for the price that they were asking. But we just continued to look. We continued to, reach out to different landlords, see if we can come look at the property and stuff like that. And we ended up coming across a house that was on the south side of town in a very nice neighborhood. It was a 3-bedroom. The house is beautiful, modern, updated. The backyard was big. It had a beautiful bush with really beautiful flowers on it. And it was gorgeous, right? And still, we wanted to continue looking, right? It wasn't as close to my job as I would like it to be. So we continued to look, and then I ended up coming across this apartment complex because on Zillow, I had only, how you can filter out, what you're looking for, right? So I raised the rent for like apartments or whatever, and in the filter to like match what the house that we were looking at was, and then that expanded the search. And so I was able to find this really beautiful apartment complex, which was about the same price as the house that we were looking to move into. And so this apartment complex had a beautiful lake that is surrounded by beautiful, wonderful amenities. It had a really nice sparkling pool. The clubhouse was beautiful. Like, it had a fitness center. It was everything that I was looking for in an apartment, right? Everything that I've been wanting in an apartment that I hadn't had before, right? Everything since I've been a young child, everything that I've wanted in an apartment complex, this apartment had it. So when it comes to manifestation, you may not get it right away, right? It may take some time for you to get it, but know that the universe is working everything out for you, right? It's in the background, in the spiritual realm, conspiring to bring you everything that you desire. And your job is to get in alignment, get in the receiving mode. Stop blocking it with your doubt, worry, frustration, anger, etc., right? So that's one of the things I've been working on myself, because I know this. I know that, I have to get in the receiving mode. And that means having a positive vibration, a high vibration of positivity, gratitude, joy, and just being grateful for what already is. I love to listen to Abraham Hicks on YouTube, right? And when she talks about manifestation, she says that there's 3 steps for manifestation. First is the asking, all right? So you do that naturally. Ask, and it is given. So when you ask, which happens naturally through your life, we're going about our life, we're, experiencing contrast, certain things are happening that's causing us to shoot off rockets of desire. So, whatever's happening in your life, if it's negative, don't look at that as a bad thing, right? Because what it's doing is allowing you to shoot off rockets of desire. It's allowing you to tell the universe what it is that you actually want. So welcome it. And yes, I'm speaking to myself too. Welcome the contrast. Welcome it, because it's part of step 1. It's part of the asking. And when you ask, it is given. Step 2 is getting in the receiving mode. It's allowing yourself to receive that which you have asked for. So this is the part where many of us mess up at, because we ask and then we're like, well, it's not here yet. It's not coming. This doesn't work. This sucks. Right? And then that's what blocks it from coming to us, right? But when we are able to get into the receiving mode and get in alignment and know and trust that we are abundant and that source energy is within us and that we have a connection to source and we're connected to all of the universe and well-being is always flowing to us. When we know that and we embody that and we become that, then that's when the magic happens. That's when you receive your manifestation. So that's step 2, is getting into receiving mode. And then step 3 is just receiving. It's receiving the manifestation, receiving that thing or the things in which you have been desiring. And then it just repeats, right? You experience more contrast, you ask, you get in alignment, you receive, and then that's the process of manifestation. So the moral of the story is to trust. Trust in the divine. Trust yourself. Trust in your connection with source. All right? So now we're able to live in this beautiful apartment with this beautiful atmosphere, beautiful surroundings in the type of neighborhood that we've always wanted to live in, a nice, quiet, suburban neighborhood. Being able to enjoy the wonderful amenities that the apartment complex has. And that brings me into having a 4D vision board. Okay, so something that I learned from one of my mentors is creating a 4D vision board. And this comes from my mentor. Her name and channel on YouTube is The Universe Guru. So check her out because she has some really awesome content. And she talks about letting your life be a 4D vision board. So we're used to creating the 2D vision boards where we cut out the paper or cut out pictures and we paste them to a poster board or paste them in our manifestation journal and things like that. And that's awesome. That's a 2D vision board. But when you want to take it a step further and more so into the quantum field, right? Get even deeper into the quantum field, that's when your life becomes your vision board. You allow your surroundings to enhance your manifestation. So you surround yourself with beauty. You surround yourself with the things that you desire, whether it's your clothes, your shoes, your makeup, your furniture and the way you decorate your house, or the atmosphere, your neighborhood, right? I think I'm getting ate up by ants sitting right here. But I'm going to let you guys see my view in just a little bit. Before I get into that, I want to share my instant manifestation story. So in the process of me getting this apartment, I had an instant manifestation. So on the weekend that we were moving into our new apartments, we were getting our things moved. We hired some movers to help us, and then they helped us move the big things. And then we decided that we would take care of the smaller stuff on our own. And so my husband's brother, my brother-in-law, and his fiance at the time came over to help us move some of the smaller stuff into our new apartment. And so we needed to go to Home Depot so I can get some bubble wrap, right? So me and my brother-in-law's fiance decided to go to Home Depot. And so we were driving, and as I was telling you, I was internally going through an internal battle with this whole process of getting the new apartment and things like that, and working to keep my vibration high. And I was just reflecting on that and reflecting on, okay, now I've received it, right? And just being in gratitude. And if you didn't know, I'm also a hip-hop artist, and so I have an album available on all platforms called Discovery, right? I go by the stage name Queen Star, and with my music, I write my music like I'm writing my story, right? You know about scripting? And so when I write my music, I manifest with my music. And so I'm listening to the lyrics of my music, and it's pumping me up, it's lifting me up. And I'm thinking in my head, just reflecting, right? And I'm like, it all worked out. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, universe. It all worked out. And I'm just feeling grateful that it all worked out. And I was like, what would really put the icing on the cake to all of this is if I saw my car. All right. So I've been manifesting a brand new Cadillac CT5, right? Crimson red, candy paint, beautiful, shiny, right? So I've been manifesting that. And prior to what I'm about to tell you, I've only seen this car one time, like the specific like color and everything, right? I've only seen it around my city one time, right? And if you didn't know, like, even if when you're manifesting something, even if it hasn't come to you yet, when you see this thing in your reality, even if it belongs to someone else, that's still the universe's way of telling you that it's coming to you, right? And it's here for you. It's available for you, right? So I've seen my Cadillac one time. And so as I'm driving to Home Depot with my friend, right, my brother-in-law's fiance, I think to myself, what would really put the icing on the cake is if I saw my car. And I kid you not, I look in the side view mirror, and in the back of me is my car. I was like, ooh, wee. And then I damn near scared my brother-in-law's fiance. She's like, what? Like, she thought something was wrong. And I was like, that's my car. And so I had to break down to her how I'm big into manifestation, and I've been working to manifest a specific car, and I just saw it, like, there it is right there or whatever. And she's like, oh girl, I thought someone was wrong. I thought about to have to jack somebody up, right? And I'm like, no, I'm just so excited, right? And so that happened while we were sitting at a red light, right? And so the light turns green, and so the car ends up passing me. And so now it's in front of me, and then I look at the license plate, and the license plate says, ooh wee. So that's the exact thing that I screamed when I saw the car in the beginning. Like, if that is not divine alignment, if that is not instant manifestation, if that is not the universe telling you that it has your back, then I don't know what is. I don't know what is. So that just like blew my mind, especially the fact that the license plate said ooh wee. And so the universe is just amazing like that. The universe is just miraculous like that. So that's why you just have to trust. You just have to trust and know that you are powerful. Know that the power is within you. So I saw that car, the license plate said ooh wee, and then there was a car on the side of that one that had another license plate that said gorgeous on it. And like, you know how some people have like the decorative, border around their license plate. So it was really cute rhinestones. It was like pinkish, like iridescent colors. It was so cute. And my angels and the universe know that I just love like glamorous, sparkly things, right? And so having that, my dream car, and then on the side of that car is like this car that has this like gorgeous license plate. The license plate said gorgeous, and it was like my favorite colors, right? Exactly what the universe knows I like. And it's just like, it kind of felt like the universe was like flirting with me. So that's how it like feels when you're in alignment. It feels like the universe is literally flirting with you. Like, it's just giving you like all sorts of like clues and signs and synchronicities that only you would get, right? Only you would get it. So that's my message for today, is to have trust and have faith. And I hope that my manifestation story inspired you. I hope that, it helps you to get in alignment with your desires and what you truly want in this life, because you have the power to create the life of your dreams. You have the power to live life beyond your dreams, okay? So let me go ahead and show you just like the atmosphere around, so you can see like my new 4D vision board, okay? And so this is like a 4D vision board. This helps to manifest like more of what I desire, because one day I will be living in a huge house like that, right? One day. And this helps to manifest it. So let your life be your vision board. There's a cute little waterfall over there. It's just gorgeous. And just like all this water that we're surrounded by, it just screams abundance. Look at it. It just screams abundance. He just minding his own business. Hello, guy. Hello. Have a good day. Maybe if I zoom in a bit. So gorgeous. 4D vision board here. Gorgeous flowers. Beautiful. Okay, so again, I hope that this video inspired you. I hope it, gave you some inspiration to continue on manifesting your dreams. Now, I have a quick announcement. I just want to let you guys know that I am currently enrolling for my Worthy of Wealth course. Worthy of Wealth is my high vibration manifestation and wealth building course. All right, so inside of Worthy of Wealth, I'm going to be talking about how to let go of your limiting beliefs. All right, your limiting beliefs are the thoughts and beliefs that you keep telling yourself that are blocking you from receiving your flow of abundance and receiving your desires. All right, and many of us have gotten these beliefs from our childhood and just experiences through life, society, and things of that nature. And so we just have to reprogram. We have to reprogram our subconscious mind in order to begin to attract the abundance that we desire, in order to get in the flow and get in alignment with abundance. Is simply just reprogramming our subconscious mind and tapping into the energy of abundance. So we'll be talking about the subconscious mind and how it works, how you can begin to reprogram your subconscious mind, because it can be reprogrammed, it can be changed, right? It's not set in stone. And if you don't know, our subconscious mind is responsible for 95% of what we experience in our life. Only 5% of it is conscious, right? Our everyday thinking. Only 5% of it is our conscious mind, but 95% of what we experience in our life comes from our subconscious. So our belief system is what creates our reality. And so if you're not experiencing the reality, or you're not experiencing the life or the lifestyle that you desire, then all you have to do is reprogram your subconscious mind and get in alignment with abundance. And so that's what I'm going to be teaching about inside Worthy of Wealth. I'm also going to be talking about how to shift your paradigm, and I'm going to be talking about laying the foundation for wealth. All right, because many of us know how to get money. That's the easy part. Calling in the money, attracting the money, that's the easy part. But what we don't know is how to keep it. We don't know how to multiply it and make it grow and make it work for us, because we were not taught that in school. We learned about everything else, you know, all those other subjects, things that we don't even use, you know, in our everyday life. We learned about all of that. But the thing that this society is built on is capitalism, right? So, you know, you have to have money to live. So many of us, we get money, but then it's all gone. We spend it, right? Because we don't know what to do with it once we get it. And so that's what I'm going to be talking about inside Worthy of Wealth, is laying the foundation for wealth, laying the foundation for financial wealth and financial freedom. And that starts with saving, paying yourself first, and learning how to save to invest, all right? In order to build wealth, you have to have multiple streams of income, right? One stream of income isn't going to cut it. And that's what most of us have, right? Usually through our job, right? And it's just one stream of income. But once that stream of income gets cut off, then what, right? If COVID happens again and people get laid off again, then what, right? Do you have savings? Do you have money saved up that you can live on for a while until you're able to, you know, get another job or call in more money, right? Many of us don't. Many of us don't have savings, right? Statistically, 74% of Americans don't even have $1,000 saved up. Don't even have $1,000 saved up. So 74% of Americans are living paycheck to paychecks. So many people in America are stressed out about money, which is kind of ironic because we live in one of the wealthiest countries in the world. So why are most of us stressed out about money, right? There's something that they're not teaching us, something that certain people know that we don't know, but now we're beginning to wake up, right? We're in the information age now, and we're learning that we create our reality. And many of us are beginning to find out that we can create wealth and abundance, and we can live the lifestyle that we desire, and we can have all the money that we desire and live the type of lifestyle, our dream lifestyle. We can. So we're moving into a new paradigm where we don't have to work for money, like go, you know, work at a job and spend 40 hours a week at a job, 8 hours out our day, and by the time we come home, we're too tired to even, you know, make time to play with our kids, or, you know, we're too tired to, you know, actually enjoy our life, and we don't even have the time to like really go out and live our life, the time or the money to be able to experience, you know, fun and freedom, right? Whether it's traveling, taking vacations, being able to travel when and where you want to, being able to go and buy the things that you desire when you want to, or being able to shop at luxury places and get luxury designer things, right? There's nothing wrong with having luxury designer things, right? We are spiritual beings having a human experience, and we're not here just to, you know, get by. We're not here just to scrape by and live paycheck to paycheck. We came here so that we can live an abundant life and rediscover ourselves in our divine nature, and create the life that we want, okay? And so that's what we're going to be diving into inside Worthy of Wealth. So if this is calling out to you, then go ahead and look in the description box and you'll find the link to enroll in my high vibration manifestation course, Worthy of Wealth. Know that you are worthy. You are worthy of all the good that you desire. You are worthy of all the abundance, all the money, the overflow, the joy, the love. You're worthy of happiness, okay? And so I want to help you manifest your dream lifestyle. So check out the description box and get access to Worthy of Wealth. And I'll also pin it as the first comment under this video. And I just want to thank you. I appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it valuable, if you got value out of it, if it inspired you, if it uplifted you, then please hit the like button, because that really helps my channel to grow. It helps my videos be seen by more people, and we just want to spread the love, spread the abundance, right? And help this message get out to as many people as it can, right? Whoever is meant to see it. So please hit the like button. Also subscribe to the channel, and also share this video with anyone who you feel could benefit from this content. So I appreciate you so much. I love you. Remember that you have the power to live life beyond your dreams. So as always, I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace, love, and vibe high. Talk to you soon. You ever had somebody tell you that you wasn't gonna make, treat you like you wasn't nothing, and wasn't never gonna be nothing, They underestimate your worth, This what you tell them. Look at them and tell them this. Worthy, I'm worthy, ain't never gotta worry. Been through some pain, but that's part of the journey. No, I ain't the same, that's because I had to learn me. Discovering my truth, they can no longer deter me. Worthy, I'm worthy, ain't never gotta worry. Been through some pain, but that's part of the journey. No, I ain't the same, that's because I had to learn me. Discovering my truth, they can no longer deter me. Glowing and I'm growing, though it's closed, now it's open, and I'm walking right through it. That's for certain, no hoping. Every wish is my command. Proper words being spoken, abundance is in the air, and it's just so potent. It's been in my mind, free it at the same time. Studying forbidden knowledge, raising up my vibe. Cultivate your mind, let the energy align. Let the divine guide and connect with my tribe. Lessons learned through past mistakes. Burn desire to be great, since he's stepping up my game. Working for a greater change. Can't just sit on the silence and let the big dogs play. Rather unite the 99 and create a new wave. So sufficient and consistent, gotta do what it takes to make it out the ghetto and having to work like a slave. Read and think, grow rich, knowledge is power, they say. But it's the embodiment that's gonna really get you paid. Worthy, I'm worthy, ain't never gotta worry. Been through some pain, but that's part of the journey. No, I ain't the same, that's because I had to learn me. Discovering my truth, they can no longer deter me. Worthy, I'm worthy, ain't never gotta worry. Been through some pain, but that's part of the journey. No, I ain't the same, that's